raised an item yesterday with the Minister for Business in relation to the extension of the deadline for the registry of business owners. She was to come back to me yesterday evening. She didn't. You might raise that with her. But today I want to raise in relation, you'll be aware that 16 people were found in the back of a truck on a ferry destined to Rosslare Europort this morning. Earlier this year, the annual Trafficking in Persons report once again, for a second year in a row, downgraded Ireland to a Tier 2. The authorities have failed to initiate any prosecutions in 2018. They have identified chronic deficiencies in victims' identification, referral and assistance. Can I ask Tánaiste to, I think this falls under your own remit, what are you doing to ensure that we meet our international obligations in relation to human trafficking to ensure that we don't become a destination of choice for people carrying out that awful, dreadful trafficking of human beings?
Deputy, thank you for raising this issue, because it's a breaking story at the moment that there are 16 refugees have been found in the back of a truck on a ferry on the way to Rosslare from France. They're all alive and in reasonable health. That's my understanding from reading media commentary on it, and I understand the guards will be waiting for the ship when it arrives. The Government is fully committed to addressing human trafficking under Irish and EU legislation and the principal international conventions. The second National Action Plan to prevent and combat human trafficking in Ireland was launched in 2016. The Action Plan identifies 6 priorities: prevention, training, awareness raising and evaluation, reduction of vulnerability, data collection, demand reduction and enhanced coordination and cooperation. Action continues on a whole-of-government basis in line with this plan. An Garda Síochána has committed significant resources to the investigation and prosecution of human trafficking. A specialist Garda unit, the Human Trafficking Investigation and Coordination Unit, has been established to coordinate delivery of this national strategy. Can I say also that this is criminal activity that doesn't respect borders. So the Guards are working with the PSNI closely in relation to cases that have been reported from the UK with a lot of tragedy, and also working with other police services in different parts of the EU, and will continue to do that in relation to this case also.
Deputy Barry Cowan.